I took a tranquil walk into the heart of Japan's spiritual essence. Shintoism is a connection to the divine and the natural world. The Meiji Shrine is a sanctuary nestled amidst Tokyo's bustling heart. Passing through the sacred Torii Gate early in the morning, it is a very serene walk. The Meiji Shrine is one of Japan's most popular shrines, and I was able to stroll along the pathways that have borne witness to centuries of prayers, contemplation, and spiritual harmony. The main complex of the shrine buildings is located about a 10-minute walk from both the southern entrance near Harajuku Station and the northern entrance near Yoyogi Station. The walk between the Torii Gate and the shrine itself is my favorite part of the experience. At Shinto shrines in Japan, the Torii demarcates the dividing line between the natural and the sacred space. At the Meiji Jingu Shrine, there are two immense wooden Torii Gates, the largest in Japan, which are made of cypress wood that is over 1,600 years old. A wide gravel path winds its way through the lush forest, shady and cool in the summer and green all year round. This man-made forest contains over 100,000 trees of 365 species donated from all over Japan. The forest is considered sacred. Human intervention is not allowed. If a tree falls, it is left to return to the earth.
So you will see, as we get to Kyoto, a lot of shrines with these Torii Gates, especially red Torii Gates we'll see more of later.
At the heart of Shintoism lies reverence for kami, sacred spirits that inhabit nature, objects, and ancestors. Rituals serve as bridges between the physical and spiritual realms, expressing gratitude and seeking blessings. For example, the sun, moon, wind, thunder, and other natural elements can all be kami. Nature itself is a temple in Shintoism. Serene waterfalls and ancient trees are believed to house kami. People also revere the spirits of the dead, the emperor's ancestors, family's ancestors, and heroes of service to the country. No one knows who created Shinto, and there are no central figures such as Islam's Prophet Muhammad, the Buddhist Siddhartha Gautama, or Christianity's Jesus. Therefore, Shinto is polytheistic, meaning there are many gods. Another difference between Shinto and other religions is that it doesn't have an official sacred scripture or Bible. It only has a loose collection of prayers and rituals. Most people know them as the ancient prayers of Norito or Nori. In contrast to many monotheistic religions, Shinto does not have absolutes. There is no absolute right or wrong, and nobody is perfect. Shinto is an optimistic faith, as humans are thought to be fundamentally good, and evil is believed to be caused by evil spirits. Consequently, the purpose of most Shinto rituals is to keep evil spirits away by purification, prayers, and offerings to the kami. The introduction of Buddhism to Japan did not cause the abandonment of Shinto. Instead, the pantheons of both religions were expanded so that the Buddhist figures adopted complementary Shinto identities, and Shinto kami were thought to strive towards Buddhist enlightenment. In this way, new converts to Buddhism were not obliged to abandon their traditional beliefs, and Buddhism was able to appeal to a wide range of people. The Meiji Shrine is a shrine dedicated to the deified spirits of Emperor Meiji and his consort, Empress Shokin. The shrine was completed and dedicated to the Emperor Meiji in 1920, 8 years after the passing of the emperor and 6 years after passing of his empress. The shrine was destroyed during the Second World War, but was rebuilt shortly thereafter. Emperor Meiji was the first emperor of modern Japan. He was born in 1852 and ascended to the throne in 1867 at the peak of the Meiji Restoration. This is when Japan's feudal era came to an end and the emperor was restored to power. During the Meiji period, Japan modernized herself to join the world's major powers by the time the Emperor Meiji had passed in 1912. After following the path through the second large Torii Gate, you'll eventually come to the shrine. Take note of the Minami Shinmun Gate, made from cypress with a copper roof. This is one of the few structures in the complex that survived the bombings of World War II. Much of the rest was destroyed, including the main shrine, which was rebuilt in 1958. Once through, you'll see the main shrine straight ahead.
I can't stress this enough, but if you are jet lagged, it actually has some advantages. Visiting Asakusa and the Sensoji Temple, and now the Meiji Shrine, kind of before, 7 a.m. A lot of the shops aren't open, so if you're really into kind of purchasing the amulets and things like that, you might be here too early for that. I'm not really into all that stuff. I just simply wanted to come see it and kind of relax and walk around. Go for our head down to Shibuya, and it's just way easier and way nicer to do it this way. I mean, there's people here, but it's very minimal. In fact, they're still cleaning up and kind of preparing for the day. The other thing I've figured out today, even though we did the school trip here, the Meiji Shrine is about a 2-minute walk from Harajuku Station and the very famous kind of Harajuku Street. And it's really not that far from Shibuya Crossing in the Shibuya area. So I think if you're planning, minimal days in Tokyo, really kind of organizing yourself to be Meiji Shrine in the morning, maybe Harajuku, followed by Shibuya Crossing, have lunch, kind of that area, and then maybe in the evening going to Shinjuku. This is all very, very close to each other. So that'd be a nice long day, but a good day.
You can purchase a wooden ima from the amulet office, which is located in the next clearing to the right. The shrine's website states that the emperor composed over 100,000 waka poems and the empress 30,000. These are just a little bit longer than a haiku. You can draw one of their poems out as a fortune during your visit, or simply get one online. After a few minutes of entering the shrine, you'll come across the sake and wine barrel displays. The sake barrels are offerings to the deified spirits of Emperor Meiji from the sake brewers all over Japan. The bright designs make for a wonderful photo opportunity. Wine aficionados will no doubt enjoy inspecting the barrels on the opposite side. This wall contains annual gifts from winemakers in Burgundy, France. It is said that the emperor was quite fond of red wine, and these barrels symbolize the friendly connection between the two nations.
Again, the key, get here early. Now, if you do want to go to the shops, I'd say probably 8 or 9 o'clock would do. That'd give you a little time to go to lunch. I probably got here a little too early, in all honesty, but I couldn't sleep, so I got up anyway. So I would say, when in doubt, definitely get here before 11. Because at this point, I'm just going to walk around in the park surrounding it. I mean, it's a huge park. It's very relaxing. For coffees and things like that, I'm going to have to go somewhere else.